Hi, I'm going to tell you what curriculum compacting is, why I use it, and how it works in my classroom. So, what is curriculum compacting? Does it have something to do with crushing the ground? Any link to parking spaces? Does it involve making trash smaller? Perhaps the best way of thinking about curriculum compacting is in a library. Libraries are full of books. Let's say the books in this library represent the curriculum, all the knowledge and skills students are expected to know from kindergarten through high school. And let's say that this one shelf here represents the curriculum for one grade level for one school year. Now, most students in the grade level go through all of these books in 1 year. Some students, however, have already read some of these books, or they read through them more quickly. Since the shelf represents one school year, students cannot yet skip to other shelves. What can be done with these students who read these books more quickly or have read some of them already? Is there a way to add more books to this shelf? The shelf looks like it's pretty full. How can we make more fit? We need to do some compacting. We could put these books on something like a CD-ROM. CD-ROMs can fit many books onto one disc. Now we can add more material to this shelf. We could add material that goes more in depth or material that is more difficult to read. Now, just as we can squeeze more material on this shelf in this library analogy, I can squeeze more material into the curriculum in my classroom for my students. I can give them the opportunity to skip, accelerate, enrich, or extend the curriculum, all while making sure that they have met the requirements of the regular curriculum. Compacting is modifying or streamlining the regular curriculum in order to eliminate repetition of previously mastered material. Compacting provides time for enrichment and/or acceleration activities while ensuring mastery of basic skills. Goals for compacting include creating a challenging learning environment, guaranteeing proficiency in the basic curriculum, and to buy time for enrichment and acceleration. Why do I use compacting in the classroom? Well, it is my belief that instruction must take into account the varying abilities, background interests, and learning styles of my students. Now, time in the classroom is spent in activities that teach and reinforce concepts that some students have already mastered. This repetitious work can lead to boredom, inattentiveness, and discipline problems. Also, this reduced time students are involved in repetitious work can be used for acceleration and/or enrichment opportunities. Also, several studies have documented the effectiveness of curriculum compacting. So, who benefits from curriculum compacting? Well, students who show advanced knowledge or skills in a specific area, students who are identified as high-ability learners or achievers, and also students who will now be working with Mr. Vincent in a smaller group setting. How does compacting work in my classroom? Well, first, students' essential knowledge or skills are assessed. I find out which students are eligible to compact. Next, I organize and recommend enrichment and acceleration options for eligible students. These options could be a menu, games, projects, goals, or acceleration activities. Then I have each student sign a contract. The contract states that they will not disturb the class or brag about being compacted, and they will be on task and complete a daily log. While working, students meet with me often about their work. Finally, students turn in their work logs and their work completed during the compacting time. Let's look to math to see an example of compacting. Before each unit, students are given a pre-test to assess their essential skills. Next, I make a list of students who are eligible to compact out of certain math lessons. Then students sign a contract. Students are given a math menu which they can work on. It has activity sheets, software, math games, and internet sites they can visit and work on. On the back of the math menu is an evaluation sheet telling students what criteria they need to meet to earn the grade that they want. And every day, students complete a daily log, letting me know what they've worked on during their compacted time. We've just looked at the what, why, and how of compacting in my classroom. I want you to know that students are never required to compact. They may choose to stay in class and not compact for various reasons. They may feel they still need practice, maybe they don't feel they can work independently, or they may just want to join the rest of the class for an enjoyable lesson. The key is communication. Please encourage your child to talk with me if they are having problems. If you yourself have concerns, please contact me. Just as CD-ROMs made room in the library shelf, compacting can make room in the curriculum for enrichment and acceleration activities. Compacting has many advantages and works smoothly in the classroom.